This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details. The Fan.
Headed to the Vikings-Eagles game this Sunday. You can come find our street team on the plaza outside of U.S. Bank Stadium and ask us how you can enter for your shot at a Papa Murphy's game day deals for a year.
Yes.
Check out KFAN.com QR calendar for all the details.
We have streetwalkers?
No. Street team.
Oh.
But if we did, that would be something they wouldn't introduce you to.
No.
You'd be broke.
Nah, I'd be an intern for the program, though.
Relax, please. Oh, yes.
Ben. Yeah. Oh, Ben, why were you just pointing at your crotch just now, Ben?
Well, I was imitating one of the Gophers players taking on a block in the game, and I found it fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true that Tommy Olson was in the autograph lines for all the alumni players?
I don't know. I mean, possibly.
I love how excited he was about it.
I know.
Hang on.
What?
I asked Tommy about how the game went.
Oh, my God. I can't even imagine what he said.
No, he did not. He did not type that.
Yep. Yes, he did.
He did not type that.
Oh, my. I mean, this is... I can't see that far, brother. I couldn't see that far if you were standing beside me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean,
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Radio listener, you are in the same position I'm in, but let's both just imagine it's something
It's exactly
filthy.
what you think it is.
Yeah, involves a lot of showers.
So,
Well, maybe after.
it was what he was asking his old teammates for.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah,
Actually, he was offering something.
so most players, they trade jerseys, but
Yeah.
he trades jockstraps.
DNA. Well said. Thank you.
Well, listen, we've talked a lot of football, a lot of stuff, and we'll talk more of that. But first, we got to talk about...
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
That's right, Zach. I've had a lot of people ask me, what in the heck is that? Tell me more.
It's like the greatest hockey tournament in the world.
Yeah.
Bunch of, I think, I don't know exactly what the ages are, like 16 to 20 age boys/men, and they go out and they play for their country, and it's just the best hockey you'll ever see. So, World Juniors, MN26.com. Not, outside the hockey circles, you have no reason to know what it is, but you should have a reason to know what it is now that it's here, and go see it. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. There you go.
Smitty brother is super excited for it.
That's awesome news. I mean, dude, thank you.
I know.
Because I was like, who's happy about this?
I know, exactly.
And I couldn't think of anybody.
Zach. We know Zach is.
And then I was like, what about Smitty brother? Who's obviously Umi Am I right? Is that...
No, he's Phil Diagony.
That's him?
Wow. Phil Diagony?
Phil D?
Yeah. So much lore. He's excited.
Phil D's excited?
Yeah. He's like super into it. Yeah.
Thank God
He's
somebody
like bringing
is.
his son or something to it. I don't know.
He's bringing his son?
You got to put that in the book, Hawk. Yeah, you got to put that in the book.
Procreated? What's his son's nickname?
He amateur created.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
You got to make money somehow.
Phil D, which is spelled...
Phil Diagony.
Oh, my gosh. Give me the whiteout. So it's his first name is not Phil D?
No, it's Phil Diagony.
Okay. And he's excited
Yep.
to take his,
Son,
who is
Steve
Diagony,
Diagony, to the thing Zacho's helping promote.
which is called...
The IHF football.
World Juniors. Juniors.
That.
That's it.
Yeah, he's excited.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Wow, this is great.
Great stuff.
Congratulations, Phil D.
Right?
Ben?
Yeah.
Heavy rain and strong winds from a powerful nor'easter have forced the cancellation of New York City's 81st annual parade that's happening today. Officials say the ongoing storm and state of emergency made it too dangerous to hold the event. So even all the way up into New York City, it's getting to be ridiculous with the weather up there. Did you or did you not see the footage of the houses being just washed into the sea in North Carolina?
I did not.
Dude, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And that's happening all the way up into New York City and New Jersey. Just giant waves.
Isn't that where Rosie is?
I don't care.
It's a great answer.
I do care.
It's a great answer.
I do care.
Rosie, you don't care about Rosie?
He's
blowing in the wind.
Hawk, I'm with you. We are in a really good spot when it comes to natural disasters.
Yeah, man.
You
Right.
know, if we get a tornado in this area, it's like a little teeny tiny cute little tornado.
Sure,
it's kind of like, oh, look how like kind of skinny and spindly this tornado is.
Look at you trying to suck up that house trailer. What a cute thing.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
You know, we don't get like the big F4, F5s like Oklahoma tornadoes that like rip apart, half the state.
Yeah. Everybody's like, well, what about the blizzard? I'm like, I would love it.
Oh, yeah.
With Oreo and Reese's
Bring
Pieces,
it on.
please.
I will stay home in my house and watch it
the best.
snow.
The best.
Yeah. That's all we got to worry about.
That's it.
And we know when those are coming.
Yeah. Right.
Unlike an earthquake.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
That's right.
Out on the West Coast, and all of a sudden you're just enjoying a nice, bright, sunny day, and you're just hanging out with your family, and all of a sudden the earth splits open, and you get sucked into the depths of hell.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
The depths of hell. The depths of hell. A new global review led by the La Trobe University has found that heavy male alcohol consumption is damaging to women and children.
The review urges immediate policy action be taken to address the gender-related risks. The study, titled Harms to Women and Children from Men's Alcohol Use, an Evidence Review and Directions for Policy, says 1 in 3 women worldwide live with a partner who drinks heavily. It found that children in these households are at greater risk of violence, neglect, poor health, and limited opportunities later in life. Researchers concluded the negative effects are especially severe in low and middle income nations and places where gender inequality remains high.
Wow, poor Mus. Where is Mus?
It's crazy. Mus got cited in the study.
Yeah, twice.
By a producer in the background. It was weird.
Did you guys see the SNL skit with a non-alcoholic?
Brilliant.
That was great.
That was really
so
good.
That was good.
Yeah. Good stuff. That was
Hi,
actually
Mus.
a pretty good episode of
Hey, Mussy.
Hey, Mus, they were just talking about you.
Yeah, the news was just talking about you.
Should we play the
Probably
the
not.
news? Okay.
Hi, Mussy.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm great. I was just sitting talking to Grim and DT out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Daryl.
So you were talking to Grim?
No. No, the thing is that, I'm a big 9. So Owatonna, he was John Marshall. And he played against my brother in that. He's that age. He's like 5 years older than I am.
What language are you speaking?
Watching him play.
I think he's talking about DT.
Oh.
Yeah, watching him play football was the most amazing,
Yeah.
It's just there.
Like a different level than everybody else on the field, right?
Right.
Yeah,
And the thing was is that we thought it was a win because it was like the one game that he didn't get 200 yards.
Wow.
When he played against Owatonna, that guy was spectacular.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. No, so that was super cool. I have never actually met him. But
What?
No.
You and Max met him for the first time today.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's great.
Zach refused to shake his hand. I don't know why you guys have a beef.
Yeah, it's John Marshall and Owatonna. There's
Wait,
beef
John
there.
Marshall was out there?
Yes.
Yeah, I talked to him.
What's he do, Hawk?
He's a stewardess.
Oh.
I don't even think they're called that anymore.
Yeah. No. I think you're going to prison.
That's what I realized this morning when I looked at myself in the miror.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Hold on. The match game music. Let's go around the Oh, no.
Yeah, let's play a game.
No. Try to guess.
What I thought was a pimple was another nipple.
Oh, man.
Not again, Muzz.
What?
Third nipple. That'd be sweet.
What?
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
What?
There ain't enough things in the world to pierce.
Oh,
What?
Am I right?
Is it as sensitive as the other, like the main two?
What?
I would hope so.
you would think it would be because it feels like it's alienated away from the other two.
Oh, like
Where
E.T.?
is it? Well, because like
What's happening?
Harry Styles has like 4 or 5 of them.
He sure does.
4 or 5?
Yeah, one of them's on your forehead right now.
No, I just
Only
realized
need 2 more wishes.
with the flannel that I put on this morning, I'm like, oh my God, I look like Ed Gein right now.
Mus, that is 1,000%
right.
what I thought when you walked in.
As soon as I saw you standing right there, I thought the same thing. That's Ed Gein's shirt.
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah.
And then I smelled you, and I'm like, that's definitely Ed Gein's shirt.
I don't know what happened to my brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you wearing a pair of knockers underneath it?
Please?
Please. Can you? If not, can you?
I got some stockings on.
Yeah.
What?
Except for you did, Ed Gein killed that poor lady behind the bar. You'd never do that.
No.
You wouldn't have been out of the bar.
That is the weirdest show ever. We watched 3 episodes and we're like, okay, we're done with this.
Are you serious?
I'm
you
not
missed the
going to
best
watch
parts. Episode 4 is when it really starts to, you see some real acting out of Charlie. And from 4 on, that's when it started getting great. Right, Ben?
Right.
I don't know. We only made it through 1 episode.
Oh, my God. Am I
the only
only
one on it?
Lordy. Okay.
We're watching. Not to say that I wouldn't go back and watch it, but my wife's like, I'm out.
No, that's right.
We're watching Task. Oh,
so
my
good.
God.
Everybody keeps telling me that. I couldn't get through the first episode.
The Pudgy Hulk is so good in that.
You got to go back and you got to do it.
It's outstanding. I think there's 2 left, and the second to last one was last night.
And I know Corey said this, but same. After like the 5th episode, you're like, there's no way that this can keep going.
Yeah.
What is it? What more do they have?
Wow.
But it's so awesome.
Oh,
my gosh.
All right, I gotta do
You
it.
got to watch it, Hawk. It's so good.
All right, but somebody needs to watch Chad Powers, too.
I will watch it. I promise you I will watch it.
Thank you.
That looks awful.
I think that new Tim Robinson show started last night. Too.
Did it really?
What's that called,
HBO?
Hawk?
I think it's called Let's Get a DWI.
What? Wow.
Is that not right?
You're close.
I think it's a reality show, isn't it?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I didn't write the damn show. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What did I say? Did I disappoint you?
I just got an email. Well,
Read it on the air.
Your test results came
that
back?
rental car that I had in London?
Oh, no. Did you get tickets? You did, didn't you?
I got a ticket.
You did it. Yes. I knew it. Dude, you remember when Andy told us about that? I know. That's so good.
I had no idea. Like, I'm telling you, like, all of this, there was so much to pay attention to.
I'm so excited about
There was so much to pay attention to. And I was just going with the flow of traffic. I had no idea that that's how they gave away speeding tickets. So
Oh, my God, I'm so pleased.
You got a speeding ticket?
Okay, let me tell you.
How many pounds?
40.
Now listen.
Well, that's not bad.
So the deal is, they don't even have police officers with radar guns. They have cameras. And they take a picture of you here and a picture of you there, and they time how long it took you to get from here to here. And they know if you were speeding, if you got there too fast, they just send you a ticket in the mail. You don't know. You just get one in the mail. And we knew Ben, he was hauling balls. We knew it.
I wasn't. The thing is, like, I was so scared because I'm driving on the other side of the road on the wrong side of the car. And so, like, I was just like, so focused and like, I stayed in the left lane as much as I could because that was the slow lane. But then there were times where I was like getting kind of cocky and feeling pretty good about myself.
Yeah, right.
Then I'm on the highway and the highways are just like here. And I'm like, I'm just going to go. I'm going to be on this highway for another 70 miles. So I'm just going to like get in the right lane and just like go with the flow of traffic. You see signs everywhere. Like, I'm not even sure what the phrasing was, but like you knew that there were traffic like speed traps going on.
What are you doing with your hand?
I was tuning in Tokyo, okay? I was tuning in Tokyo. Third nipple. Yeah, I was trying to find the button.
Best story of my life.
So yeah. Anyway, I thought it was fascinating after. I'm like, I wonder how these speed things work because I'm just going with the flow of traffic and I don't see any cops. I don't see any. It's not like when you go through an area and you feel like you got busted, it like flashes a light because it's taking a picture or something. I never saw any of that. Well, apparently I got caught.
So everybody else got tickets too, you think, then, if you're going with the flow?
I freaking hope so.
Wow.
That's sad.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, see, aren't you glad I read that email on...
Yeah. Hawk jumped out of his seat.
Because they talked about it.
We did. Like, we were like, I guarantee you. Yeah, that's right. We were sitting by that fireplace in that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Don't pay it. Then you'll be.
Yeah. No, it's automatic. This is not. No, this is not a.
Call Lawyer Lambert.
Where's your court date?
No, they basically said like this is not a bill. This is just your receipt because we're just going to debit your card.
Yeah.
Automatically.
It's too late, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they sent it to the car rental company.
Yeah.
And the car rental company's got to take care of it. That's right.
Yeah, that was
right. Brill.
I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm going to say it. That's the second infraction I had on that trip.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
did you kill a guy?
No. I don't think so.
Sorry.
Maybe that's a different
Too
email.
much
The other,
game.
were you trespassing?
No, I parked in an area where I was supposed to pay for parking.
Ben!
I didn't know that.
You filthy American.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you not know rules exist?
No, again, it's like there's so much to think about. I saw an open spot. I parked the car, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so glad I don't have to drive around this freaking city anymore and potentially get myself in a car accident. So I just parked and got out and walked away.
Just throw a guy your keys.
Yeah.
Park this here. Here you go.
Here you go, Pete.
Here you go.
That's great. Hey, Ben, when we were in a stadium somewhere and there was a teleprompter and a kid was playing on the teleprompter, whose kid was that?
It wasn't Sanchez.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was or not.
I thought it was.
I swear I thought you guys told us the story and it was Mark Sanchez.
I think
Was
it
it
might have been.
I think I remember vaguely you guys telling us this story and it was Mark
I
Sanchez.
think
I think it was.
I think Max was correct.
I think it might have been. Obviously, bringing that up because
Can I say something that sounds controversial, but it's not? Wasn't it a black kid?
I don't remember.
I thought the kid was
I don't
black.
see color, Ben. I'm sorry. I have no idea. I can't remember, honestly.
You're just lucky Sanchez didn't see where you parked.
Wow. Well done.
The kid was on the screen because his dad was out running wind sprints.
I like how yesterday when they showed the video of Sanchez walking out of the hospital, I know this is only 5 people can see me, but he's walking like this. Like he got he isn't
got
like
stabbed.
he's the
He got
victim.
stabbed, bro.
No, I
Multiple
know
times
that,
he
but
got
he's
stabbed.
somebody in his camp told him play the victim, just the way that he was. I don't.
He got stabbed, brah.
Yeah, no, but he was the aggressor.
Oh, no, I understand, but he still got stabbed. I'm not saying that he wasn't the aggressor, but you still hurts to get stabbed. Remember when you looked backwards too quickly and pulled every muscle in your body?
Yeah, or when I peed blood.
Maybe he just was not in a rush to get back to his black kid.
Well, here's the deal. When you look up his family, this very much could be his kid because his kid
I think it was. I think it was. I think I'm almost positive, man. I'm almost positive that's who it was. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just brought it up because ex-quarterback Mark Sanchez speaking out after being booked in Indianapolis Sunday following his hospital release. The Fox Sports analyst told reporters outside the Marion County Jail that he's recovering slowly and that it's a long process after posing for mugshots and getting fingerprinted on assault and battery charges. Perry Toll, 69-year-old truck driver, claimed he stabbed Sanchez in the chest in self-defense after the drunk former NFL star attacked him at a hotel loading dock last weekend. First, he pepper sprayed him, and that didn't work, so he had to get stabby.
Yeah, he got real stabby.
Yeah, and he still looked worse than Mark Sanchez did walking out of that hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a story. Yucky, yucky. Anyway, so there's that. And finally, I talked about it a little bit last week, but up in Silver Bay, Minnesota, the Crosby fire is 50% contained as of Sunday, so they're finally making some progress on that. The fire officials said the blaze was started by a lightning strike around Wednesday, so thankfully it wasn't something that was caused by a human like that dude that they caught out in California who started all those fires out there. How about that, huh? Jeez Louise. 29-year-old guy, Uber driver, something like that, and they arrested him for starting the fire that burned down all of Hollywood and all that. Jeez Louise. So that's the news, man. That's enough of that junk. Sick of real news.
Send that guy to jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Jeez Louise. All right, here's the thing. We come back. We'll do sports. We'll talk more football. Ben's here. Mussie's here. And we look forward to football this weekend. Once again at U.S. Bank Stadium. As Philly, who's floundering, gets another F word by your Vikings on Sunday. 7:23, Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
$7:29, here we are, Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. Mussman and Lieber over there, which sounds like a high-priced attorney at law.
Well, he's going to need one after all of his violations.
Yeah,
in
man.
London.
Yeah. Mussman and Lieber. When you don't know how to drive.
Right.
I need to just go ahead and somehow cancel that card so they can't just
That's
keep...
a good point. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get extradited, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it over there.
You're going to
No,
get
it's
kicked
cool.
out of the
It's
country.
fine.
Yeah.
No, you
I
just
can
can't go
stay
back
over
to
there
that
for-
country.
Yeah. It's not like the Vikings will play there every year.
Hopefully we got next year off.
Yeah.
All that back to back.
I doubt it.
We'll go to Australia next year.
Now, that's the thing. Well, that is the other thing. Like, I wouldn't mind traveling international to another place next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like Canada.
Or Rio. De Janeiro.
No. I don't want to do Rio. Everybody says that trip's terrible.
Yeah, I know, but why
Maxon,
not?
you've been, right?
Yeah, Rio's sweet, but I could totally understand why people with lots of means would not want to be in Rio.
Somebody told me that they have nice
Rio.
butts down there.
Yes.
Somebody.
That was you Googling.
Nope, I believe it was Max.
I will spread the word, brother. Preach it. They have the most butts per capita.
That's true.
Butts are sweet.
But regardless, I know soon. I mean, we heard it from the commissioners. Well, maybe he didn't say that. Anyway, bottom line is every team will be playing one game overseas within the next few years. Every team, one game somewhere.
That's when we go to 18 games, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, they keep showing the Fred Warner injury.
Are they showing it?
Yeah.
Man,
He basically gets rolled up on, but his foot's planted in it. Mark!
Oh my gosh, lady.
Wow, lady.
My. That's terrible.
So, yeah,
man.
he's out for the year.
Did I read like that he's only missed one game in his whole career?
One out of like 100
Yeah.
Is that right?
or something.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's so good.
They're 4. I mean, they're 4-2 now, but
How many? What is it now?
they're 4-2 now, which is unbelievable.
I thought they're from here.
How many snaps do you go by later where you actually stop?
The hell's happening?
Stop thinking about it, right? If your teammate goes down with some horrific penalty, or not penalty, but injury like that, how many snaps before you're like, okay, we're playing again? You know what I mean? It's got to be in your head.
But isn't it the human condition to believe it's never going to happen to you?
Yeah, in a sense. Yeah,
It hasn't happened to me yet.
Yeah, right.
What?
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
You kind of want it to.
You know how it feels, though.
You know who it has happened to?
It is weird though, right? Because like, if we didn't have that part of our humanity, we'd never drive a car again after we drove by an accident. You know, like
That's a good point.
You have
yeah.
to believe that. Oh, well, that's too bad it happened to Jimmy, but I didn't like him anyway.
Oh,
Poor Jimmy.
You know? I mean,
We think it happened to Jimmy.
yeah. Anyway, so you go.
well played.
Thank you.
We're all playing the hits.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thank you all around. After you, sir.
Zach, we haven't talked about this yet, but your Wild have started the season 1-1. They battle the LA Kings tonight, then they're off to Dallas to play Dallas tomorrow. The Kings are 1-2, the Wild are 1-1. You can hear that game on The Fan.
Bizarre start to the season, starting with a 5-0 win in St. Louis. You come home to the friendly confines of Grand Casino Arena and you lose 7-4. Chaotic game. Yeah, I don't know what I just kind of got to swallow that and move on to the next one.
That's
tonight.
what you always say.
Yeah, you do say that. That's
A little too much.
Yeah. Quit reading Tommy's autobiography.
Oh man. So yeah, they'll get back on track. Zeev got his first goal, so that was cool.
That is
Zeev
cool.
Bouillon?
Zeev.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Good for Zeev.
Yeah, good for Zeev. Ben.
Yeah.
Penn State fired James Franklin after 3 straight losses. They lost to Oregon, UCLA,
The guy
and
from
then
Pineapple Express?
Northwestern. They lost to this weekend. He's been the head coach for 12 seasons. They have a $49 million+ buyout. Yay! It's the second biggest buyout in the history of college football. Texas A&M's Jimbo Fisher was at $76 million.
Damn.
16 days ago. Penn State was ranked in the top 5.
Yeah, I don't understand. I saw this as just kind of like recirculating again on social media because it kind of happens every so often when these buyouts become topical. I don't really understand where we've gotten in college football and any sport where it's the norm to attach these buyouts to college coaches.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why? Like, you failed at your job. Like, you failed at your job so much that we're going to fire you, but then we're still on the hook to give you $50 million.
Yeah.
Like, we paid you handsomely while you had the job, but then to get rid of you, now we got to pay you $50 million or whatever the buyout. Like,
Yeah.
what's the logic in that? And I
yeah.
understand that there are like, they don't want some pilfering going on where other teams are courting these coaches and they're like, oh, you want to steal this coach? Then you've got to pay out this amount of money. But I think in those situations, fine. If you want to like put these little, for lack of a better term, these like little poison pills in these contracts for these other teams. Like if you want to try to take our coach, you're going to owe us $50 million to buy his contract out. But if you suck so bad that we're going to fire you, you shouldn't be able to collect on that, should you?
No.
I don't really understand why that.
And if you leave, for some better opportunity, you leave that school in the dust. You don't have to pay them back all that money.
Yeah, you don't have to pay them back all that money.
But yeah,
I don't get it. It's a silly thing that we've somehow incorporated where it's just like it's like the normal thing to do, but it's far from normal. Like when does that ever happen in any other corporation? A CEO gets fired and then they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're just going to like still give you all this money. I mean, there are stock options, but that's not the way college football works.
Is it one of those deals where like that is an incentive to get you to sign another contract?
Yeah.
Like maybe you don't get that on your first deal, but maybe you get it on your second and third deal.
That's what happens with PJ all the time. Yeah. He always gets court in the offseason and his agent gets him either a raise or the buyout goes up, right?
Right.
That's what's happening, right?
Well, that's what I guess that's my point is if PJ Fleck, as an example, every time he gets courted by a team and it looks like there's like this like playful threat that he's going to leave the team. Like, no, don't. We'll give you more money and then we'll increase your buyout at the end of your contract or whatever. Well, why don't you just attach that to whatever team that he supposedly is getting courted by?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
If Penn State's gonna pull PJ Fleck, 2 or 3 years before his contract is up, well then Penn State's on the hook for his buyout.
Which I think that's what happens.
But if he gets fired, he shouldn't be given his buyout.
No, you're right.
No, you're right.
That's what I don't understand.
I agree. As Grimm said an hour ago, they aren't firing James Franklin to get the head coach at Toledo. They're going to look for somebody like Saban, like Lane Kiffin, like Matt Rule, where then they're going to have to go to Nebraska or Ole Miss and pay that buyout and then pay him $11-12 million.
Oh, yeah. 9-figure firing.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yet, we have to cut other athletic programs because we can't afford it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
There's James Franklin.
Wow. He's pumped.
He's sleeping in this morning and he's counting his money.
I mean, if I were him, I know that he's young and he's like, ball coach. He probably wants to coach.
Yeah, he will.
I mean, take a year off or two and just wait for the right opportunity.
Right. Yeah. You should see my buyout here from iHeart. Oof.
It's giant.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they've kept you around.
Is it like $49? Is it $49?
Sayonara, suckers. Okay, there aren't many commas in it.
Yeah. There's no extra zeros.
Man, crazy. 49 mil.
Yeah. Anyway, we all saw it coming.
Yep.
I think and it sounds like he did too when he was walking off the field.
Oh yeah. How about your guy Baker is playing like an MVP?
I know, it's amazing.
He's the most fun quarterback in the league to watch.
He's great.
Absolutely.
He's like Favre. He's great.
I mean, we talk about a player that gets it from a leadership standpoint. I mean, even what he said about Tez at the end of the game, like, it's funny. Like, he can talk trash last game to fans in the stands and then talk trash to them as he's walking off as the victorious quarterback. Great. And then he's able to talk about it in kind of a fun way. And then he makes fun of his 145-pound wide receiver.
Yeah.
In a fun way. It's like, he's just likable.
Yeah, very.
A lot different with Tua, but yeah.
Well, Baker even said it himself. He's like, early in my career, he's like, I act the same way. Early in my career, people said I was arrogant. Now I'm winning, and people say they love it. They say he's got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, man. Power Trip Morning Show. Vikings news. When we come back, we get you all set for Philadelphia Eagles week. Power Trip Morning Show. Right here on the Fan.
It's McCartney Madness all week long on KFAN. We've got your shot at tickets to see Sir Paul McCartney this Friday at U.S. Bank Stadium. To enter, send us a talkback using the iHeartRadio app and tell us your top 3 favorite Paul McCartney songs, from the Beatles to Wings to his solo work. We want to hear your favorite hits. Winners will be chosen all week long. Get the full details now at KFAN.com, keyword contests.
I love, that song you wrote.
That one?
Yeah. About Charlie Manson.
Charlie?
Yeah. When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the right. I get to the bottom, I go right again. Anyway, Paul McCartney. Love him. Great show. If you go, you'll enjoy it. Even if you say to yourself, I don't care much, you'll be like, that's a lot of fun.
Are you going to go?
Can't. I'm going to the Gopher game.
Oh, yeah.
Tickets are super duper cheap, though.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think so because Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
they're like $15-16.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Here,
No
here
way.
goes Saucy's. He just
He loves it.
fell on his way to the
16
computer.
bucks?
I swear.
Yeah.
When I looked it up last week, I thought it was going to be, exorbitant, but it was like, $15-16. I heard you could get on the floor for $100.
It ain't,
Go
it
ahead.
ain't selling.
Go ahead. Say it. You love it.
I don't.
You do.
You
You do.
Oh, page not found. Maybe it's sold out.
Maybe it is. Or maybe they don't like
So
it.
on $16, how
Maybe
much
they
are you paying in fees?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like 3 times that.
Yeah, 3 times that.
yeah, brings it up to 160. But
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Okay, Radco, your truck accessory pro store. The Philadelphia Eagles finally look beatable, right, Ben?
Yes, they do.
Let's go.
Yeah, Muss and I were just talking about it, though. It's like, well, the thing is, like, they did just win a Super Bowl. They do have one of the best running backs on the
That's the scary
on the planet.
part. Yeah.
They do have great receivers. I know that there's turmoil going on, but, like, is this the game where they just get it right?
Yeah.
Like, somehow, some way, they are going to fix it, right? They're too talented and too good not to fix their problems. You just hope that they don't use this Vikings game to, like, all of a sudden become a down the field threat. They
Right.
start breaking open on offense, become a big play offense. And so we know that defensive front's going to be tough, but the worry is, definitely don't rest on your laurels and think that, oh man, these guys aren't as big and bad as we thought. Like, no, they're every bit as capable of still wiping you off the field. So we got to bring our best game after the bye week. And typically, bye weeks are kind of the slow first start, and it kind of takes a quarter for guys to get going. Like, that can't happen against the Eagles.
Well, and I know it's a rivalry game with the Giants, but the Giants just owned them.
Oh,
I mean,
out-physicaled them the whole game.
And that offense for the Eagles is just not very good, especially in the last couple of weeks or the last couple of losses that they've had. Now that they're 4-2, I don't know. A lot of it's going to be dependent on how many guys we get back.
Yeah.
Coming up on Sunday. If we can get enough guys back and healthy, then that's going to make a big difference. And I think at home, the Vikings get that win.
And we'll know Wednesday, right? That's the first injury report.
Yeah. We'll know officially Wednesday after practice, like what everybody looks like. And to your point, Muss, I mean, we talk about this defensive front, like, it's going to help tremendously to have we know that we're probably not going to have Ryan Kelly back, but if we can get everybody else back and be healthy, and Darisaw, my assumption is that he's not going to pitch count anymore. I'm sure that he's going to let that bye week just like heal up everything and make sure everything's good to go before he starts taking, 70 snaps a game and being consistent with that. So, like, if we can get those 5 guys, and if Brandell can play as well as he played the other week,
spectacular.
Yeah, and we get Aaron Jones back.
Yeah,
I mean, that'll be huge if we can have kind of a 1-2 punch to our running game now. Yeah, a healthy team is a much different team for us.
I can't remember. Is Cashman on the eligible to come back?
Yes, I think they opened his 21-day window.
Okay, so he's eligible to come back. We still don't know about Van Ginkel, right?
I think Van Ginkel's going to be a while.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
It doesn't look good.
Really?
But
are you a doctor?
Immediate.
But maybe I dreamed this, Ben. But maybe you have posted or talked about how well Dallas Turner has played.
Yes, I mean, maybe not from I have said some very positive things about his play. Maybe not so much from a pass rushing standpoint where Van Ginkel, I think, has the edge. No pun intended.
Well
but I
played.
think I think the way that they're using Dallas Turner and the way that he's able to, it seems like he's understanding his role so much more. I mean, Hawk, you and I have talked about him before. Like, you notice him drop in pass coverage, and he looks competent dropping in pass coverage. You see him set the edge in the run game, and he's getting better and better about understanding his leverage on how to play the run on the outside.
Yeah.
And yes, he's giving you some disruption in the pass game as a rusher. Now, it's not quite as fluid, and I still think that he needs to work on some things about attacking the edges and being better technically. But he is getting some power rushes in there, some bull rushes in there. Like, he is affecting the quarterback and moving him off a spot. And not so much that he's getting the sacks, but like, he's at least getting credit for pressures and allowing other guys to kind of clean up some of his deals. So I think when you look at the overall game, is getting so much better. Now we just like to see him become more of a pure pass rusher as we go along.
Hear from the AP today. Tell me if this seems accurate to you guys. Minnesota Vikings will spend the week gearing up for their game against the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday. The Purple were on a bye this past week, and they're in third place in the NFC North with a 3-2 record. J.J. McCarthy is expected to return as starting quarterback in Week 7. That's an assumption, don't you believe?
I think that's an assumption, but I think I think everything's leaning and trending that way.
Do you really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, as long as, I mean, as Coach said, he said even back to when you guys were in London, he needs him to practice a full week, right? And who knows what he did behind closed doors last week? I'm sure he was there because he can be there, right? So who knows if they got him in there and they're like, man, this is a little bit better than we thought. Let's get you a full week of practice, get the first team reps. Carson knows enough that if he has to play, he probably doesn't need to get all of the first team reps. He's played Philly a bunch. He was on that team. I know it's completely different from what it was 6-7 years ago, but still, I think they need to get McCarthy first place reps.
I agree.
First team.
Yeah, I definitely agree. We don't know what the status of his ankle is, but by all accounts, I mean, he's at the very end of that window of what they're talking about. It's going to take as far as recovery. So, if he can get out there and he can take all the first team reps and be the guy and kind of settle in after this bye, because they're going to have a practice today. It won't be open to the public, but it'll be like one of those after the bye. Let's get everybody, let's knock the rust off. So there will be something on the field today. And hopefully, if we find out through the grapevine that he took all the reps today, well, that's a great sign that he's going to be starting on Sunday.
Well, and especially if that O-line, as you were mentioning before, if that O-line's back, you got B.O. back, you got Darisaw back, I think if that's the case, then you definitely go with him.
Yeah.
I still say if it's the same setup that they had going last week or the last 2 weeks, I'd keep Carson in. Instead of JJ. Why let that kid take that kind of beating? And
because you have to.
You have to.
Unfortunately, you can't. The way I think about it is, you're always going to be in a situation, whether it's year 1 or year 10, to be behind a line that's banged up.
Yeah.
And you're just going to have to. The thing that I like about him in those situations is he is more athletic than Carson.
Yep.
So if you have a beat up offensive line and you feel like you're going to give up some pressures, I'd rather have a guy that can escape and be creative outside the pocket than a guy that's a little stiffer inside the pocket and a little stiffer when he runs. So I think from a development standpoint, and it gives you the best options to get out of trouble, is to have a more athletic quarterback back there.
And that's what's the kid's name from New York?
Dart?
Yeah, he ran against them a lot. He scrambled a lot and got a lot of
Yeah.
yards on him. So
Yeah.
that guy's fun to watch.
He's great.
Yeah, that whole
He's
team
awesome.
seems to be fun to watch, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, there you go. And one last thing on this, I promise I'll move on. You don't think there's any wisdom to letting Wentz have one more start and then you bring in the kid if need be?
Well, again, they have positioned themselves verbally to make it seem like, listen, we want to make sure that JJ is getting every single rep with the first team. And if his ankle is at 85% and they don't feel like he's going to take all the reps, I mean, they've kind of left this door open for Wentz to be the guy this Sunday. So there's a possibility.
Right.
I just am, I'm just hopeful and optimistic that this is the game that McCarthy comes back.
Well, I'm going to throw this out. You tell me your thoughts. Starting quarterback Cam Akers.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
I mean, he's
quarterback rating. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I know.
I think
he's capable, it sounds like.
I think the other thing to your point, Ben, is if you don't start him against the Eagles, I don't think you're starting him on a short week in L.A.
Exactly.
I don't think he plays again until you play the Lions on November 2nd.
I think that's a great point.
Because if you're not going to play him now, you're not playing him on a short week.
Well, we saw what he did on a pseudo personal short week when he, week 2 when he has his baby on Tuesday night, Wednesday, he misses a Wednesday practice, and then he comes out and lays an egg, in that next game. And that's when he gets injured. Like, I can understand why this kid needs every single rep in practice to feel comfortable and confident going in these games. And you're right. I mean, the short weeks going into these Thursdays, they don't even put the pads on.
Yeah.
It's not even real life reps in practice.
Aww.
So they'll get done with their game and they'll quickly watch the film and they're right back on the field doing these 3-quarter walkthroughs and like these upper practices with just like shells on.
Yeah.
And that's not a great way to get ready for a game when you're this young.
I had a great point I was going to make, and I forgot what it was. It was just going to set the world on fire, too. I mean, it was going to be one of those things where you guys are like, wow, look at the knowledge on that guy.
I think we think that a lot.
I can't remember what it was.
But I think for me, as we look at this game coming up, outside of whether the quote-unquote quarterback controversy of who's going to start, to me, the other big storyline is, can our defense finally bow up and stop the run?
Sure.
I mean, they've got a huge test against Saquon, and we all know that. But like, my gosh, I mean, I know that statistically we can be very happy from a 30,000-foot view of like, our defense is really good. Look at our numbers. Yeah, but I think if you watch the game film and you watch our team, nobody can be happy with the performance of our rush defense and the way that teams are just slicing through there, moving the chains consistently, not getting off the field when we need to. Yes, we're bone up in the red zone, but we need to take the ball away more and we need to stop the run. And can we do that against this Eagles offense? We'll have to see.
Yeah, I remember I was going to say now, by the way.
Yeah.
Jordan Addison being back and JJ having a chance to play with him will help as well.
I think that'll help as well. Again, getting protection up front and having all of your weapons out there should help tremendously.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It seemed like they had a hell of a connection.
That's what everybody tells me.
Yeah, in preseason,
Yep. So that'd be great. And, man, again, I know we've had a hard time stopping the run, but we haven't had Cashman. We haven't had Van Ginkel. Boy, if we could get healthy, that would really help us a lot.
Yeah.
And Harrison hasn't been 100% either.
No, and he's been on kind of a pitch count, too.
So let's hope that happens because we're going to need it. And if we get healthy and we finally see the team we thought we had, this might be the run. This might be it. Everybody else is beat up and tired. We're all ready to go, baby.
Yep.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
I'm all fired up. Eagles and then the Chargers and then the Lions and then the Ravens who look exceptional.
I mean, by that point in time, that team might just give up.
Yeah.
The Ravens, without most of their starters, they'd lose to the Jets. That's how bad they are.
The Buckeyes.
Yeah, I mean, Minnesota might beat them.
Lamar Jackson has another case for MVP just by not being there.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's weird, isn't it? You look at the schedule before the year starts, you have no idea what's up, right? And now you look at, the Ravens, of course, we know what's going on there. The Seahawks finally look like a team that might be a real handful for us.
Wow.
The Steelers are 4-1, right?
Yeah.
And then we have the Giants coming up late in the season.
The Giants, Sunday, December 21st.
Yeah.
I know.
Man.
What's going on with the Commanders? Oh, they play tonight. The Commanders
they play tonight.
Yeah, there's two games tonight.
The Commanders are 3-2, and they have their quarterback back healthy. They're a good team. We play them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the NFL loves parity, and somehow it happens every year, doesn't it?
Greasy.
It's unbelievable. All right, we'll break. We'll come right back. 8 o'clock hour. Power Trip Morning Show. Ben Lieber's over there. Mike Musson's over there, and we thank you for being there as well. Power Trip Morning Show.